Yo, this is Part TDS, and you're now watching Inside Graffiti. Peace.
All graffiti artists hold tight. All graffiti artists hold tight. Yeah, hip hop culture in the house one time. All graffiti artists in the house one time. Yeah, bigging up the other side of things here, y'all.
What's up? I'm SEN ONE, the original SEN ONE IBM crew, MOS crew, FC crew, all those crews down the line from the Upper West Side. And what's going on here is we got Crossfit Concrete Jungle on the east side doing their thing, and we're about to throw down with a nice burner for the 80s style. And the Concrete Jungle is really what's going up here. We're gonna do the traditional Upper West Side Muggsy. See, the Muggsy character dates back from the 80s, early 80s. Very early 80s, probably from like 80, 81. And it's by Doze Green, created by Doze Green out of Rocksteady Crew. And he represented the B-boys and the hip-hoppers of that era. And what they did was, the Upper West Side, with Ken Swift, Frosty Freeze, and all those iconic legends, was that he created a character. First it was the Mojo character, and it was a little simpler. It had an afro, it had ski glasses, and that evolved to being the Muggsy, which more represented us as people of color in this city. We needed characters. And then years later, being that those were the first kids to take hip-hop around the world, Muggsy went out around the world and actually influenced Japanese animation today. And if you look at it, this is from the 80s, and if you look at the Japanese animation today, you'll see everything from the eyes, the expressions, everything, and it dates back to us, baby. Well, today we're keeping it pretty simple, and we hitting it with this new Montana joints with the hardcores, which are nice, beautiful. They are semi-gloss, and the colors are pretty much matching the gym's logo colors. So we keep it consistent. If you look in the back, if you look down there, it's pretty much just similar greens, similar everything. So, and that's the beauty about graffiti and the colors, is that we have ranges of colors that other artists don't have. Look, there's like 5 different types of caps, from super thin to medium to super fat to everything in between. So you're talking about an industry that's basically profited and made itself off of the backs of the cats and the sisters that are not here. They actually created these things first. Now you have a whole industry. Mops, markers that drips. We gotta keep it clean. That's one of the most important things when you're doing something for a client, especially a business. It has to, even if it is graffiti, at the end of the day, it has to come out as clean and professional as possible, so that it looks like it belongs there as a logo, like a company, a professional company did it. Especially since we're using aerosol, it gets all over the place. One of the things that we did, and that's probably why a lot of us ain't here, is that it was really reckless, and we didn't consider our health. And to this day, I still have kind of like those bad habits when I paint. Lots of times writers like to say, I like to smell the paint. Respirators you have to have. This paint eats up your lungs like it's nothing. It'll definitely kill you. And should be on top of your list. Before you even consider paint, you have to consider what you need as an artist to do your thing. It's about 30, 40 bucks. The filters are for like asbestos and stuff. Anything that's for dust, because there's fumes. But you definitely need one of these. See, graffiti is like like Banksy, for instance, went crazy when he came to New York. His stuff is worth a lot of money worldwide. Yeah. People cutting out walls to sell it. So he's accepted, but then the hip hop graffiti artist isn't. So let's break that down real quick. The Banksy and graffiti street artists are graffiti artists because that's under the definition. Under the definition what graffiti is, applying your name to a wall, applying words to a wall, whatever it is, art to a wall. But what we do is different. I come out as hip hop graffiti. It's totally different. We come out of a subculture that's actually is the art of letter writing. And what we do, it has to be passed down. It's not, and you can see it. You go on Instagram, go on anything. You can see the difference between writers that are just popping up around the world and starting from scratch versus something that's already been here for 4 generations, 3-4 generations. I mean, we're talking about 30, 40 years. I mean, this is the oldest element. Graffiti is the first element in hip hop, started it all. So, and it was our advertisement. So just for that reason, a lot of people have a misunderstanding of what we do, what it really is, and the levels of it. There's tagging, there's throw ups, and then there's burners, there's levels of it.
We couldn't think of a better person to do a dope piece for us than SEN ONE, and we're looking forward to what he comes up with on the wall for sure. Anybody that wants to come in, work out, get a hardcore workout, come over to CrossFit Concrete Jungle on 94th between 1st and 2nd.